Hey there, Financial Futures family. I've got some groundbreaking news for you today. I'm thrilled to share that in a historic moment for senior citizens and disability recipients across the United States, Congress has just passed a game-changing legislation that will dramatically increase Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, SSI, monthly payments by a whopping $2,600 per month. Yes, you heard it right, $2,600. This is a monumental step towards securing the future of Social Security, and it's a massive victory for all of us. Stick around because in this video, I'll break down all the details of the Social Security and SSI Benefit Boost Act, how it impacts you, who qualifies, and when you can expect to see those extra dollars in your pocket. So, what's at the core of this groundbreaking legislation? It's a permanent $2,600 monthly raise for all Social Security beneficiaries, including retirees, spouses, widows, and adults with disabilities. This includes both Social Security retirement benefits and Social Security disability insurance, SSDI, payments made through the Social Security Administration. Starting next month, recipients will see their regular monthly payments go up by $2,000. This is a remarkable 40% increase for the average beneficiary, making a significant impact on the lives of millions. Let's break down some key provisions of the law. Firstly, the $2,600 increase is across the board for all beneficiaries, providing essential financial relief. Additionally, the legislation expands eligibility for Supplemental Security Income, SSI, benefits, offering extra income support to seniors, the blind, and disabled individuals with minimal assets and monthly income. The asset limit for SSI eligibility will now increase from $2,000 for individuals and $3,000 for couples to $10,000 and $2,000, respectively. The income threshold will also rise to 250% of the federal poverty level. This expansion will allow several million more low-income seniors and disabled adults to qualify for federal assistance. But that's not all. In addition to the monthly raise, there's a one-time stimulus payment. Social Security recipients, retirees, spouses, widows, and disabled adults will receive a lump sum check for $1,200 in the next payment cycle after the legislation goes into effect. This extra stimulus aims to provide immediate relief for essential costs until the recurring monthly payments fully kick in. Now you might be wondering, how did this $2,600 increase come about? Well, it's the result of years of lobbying by progressive organizations and congressional Democrats who've been tirelessly advocating for these changes. Groups like Social Security Works, the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare, and Justice and Aging played a pivotal role in shifting the debate in Congress. Congresswoman Nancy Jones, the lead sponsor of the bill in the House, played a crucial role in steering the legislation through the committee process. In the Senate, Finance Committee Chairman Ron Wyden ensured a companion version, gaining support from the entire Democratic caucus and even earning the backing of a dozen Republicans. Now, let's take a closer look at how this $2,600 monthly increase will impact individuals at different income levels. Meet Martha Johnson, a low-income worker who worked minimum wage jobs most of her career. Currently receiving the minimum Social Security benefit of $510 per month, Martha's income will now see an astounding 9% monthly increase, lifting her above the poverty line. Next up is James Riley, an average wage earner who paid into Social Security through steady factory work. With a current monthly retirement benefit of $1,864, James will experience a 139% boost, bringing his monthly income to $4,463. This significant increase allows him to live independently, cover healthcare costs, and supplement his savings. Now let's meet Sarah Michaels, a high-wage earner who maxed out her contributions to Social Security over her career. Currently receiving the peak retirement benefit of $3,895 monthly, Sarah's check will increase to $6,495 per month with the additional $2,600 payment. This substantial Melissa Owens, a disability recipient, worked as a nurse before a chronic illness left her unable to work. Currently receiving $1,382 per month in SSDI payments, Melissa's income will be boosted by $2,000 through the new legislation, a remarkable 185% increase. Donald Carlson, a widowed senior, started collecting a monthly Social Security survivor benefit of $1,200 upon his wife's death. The $2,600 raise gives Donald $4,200 per month to cover daily expenses in his old age. Lastly, Jaden Soto, a child survivor who tragically lost his parents in a car accident at a young age, survives on meager survivor benefits from Social Security. A staggering $2,600 monthly increase will provide financial stability for Jaden's grandparents, who have taken him in. Now, I know you might be wondering, how are we paying for this significant expansion of the social safety net? Well, supporters point out that the benefit increases will be completely paid for and won't add a dime to the national debt. The legislation finances the move through a combination of tax increases on wealthy Americans and corporations. Specifically, the Act institutes a new 30% minimum corporate tax on major companies, estimated to generate $900 billion over the next decade. There's also a 15% surtax on individual incomes above $400,000 per year, raising a projected $500 billion. The restoration of the top individual tax rate to 39.6% on incomes above $450,000 annually, taxing investment income at standard rates for high-income households, and closing the carried interest loophole that benefits hedge fund managers. Together, these levies on those most able to pay will entirely fund the expansion of Social Security and SSI benefits. Democrats contend that this represents a historic shift toward a more progressive tax code that fights inequality by raising taxes on corporations and the rich. Now, it's important to note that despite the lifeline these significant benefit increases will throw to vulnerable seniors and disabled individuals, congressional Republicans universally oppose the legislation. Their objections centered on fiscal concerns about mounting budget deficits and skepticism of higher taxes on corporations. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Jones argued that this is a reckless partisan bill that spends over $5 trillion we don't have on an unsustainable expansion of government programs. GOP leaders warned that injecting billions into Social Security and SSI would exacerbate inflation already high coming out of the pandemic. Now, let's talk about the future impact. While the $2,600 per month benefit increase is set to take effect in 2024, the strengthened payments will continue indefinitely. Democrats designed the legislation to permanently transform America's retirement security safety net. The monthly supplement is indexed to inflation, so the dollar amount will rise over time, ensuring that the benefits keep pace with the cost of living. The eligibility expansions, tax hikes on corporations, and reduced loopholes for the wealthy will stand moving forward. Of course, future Congresses still have the ability to amend Social Security and SSI laws, but supporters say this legislation sets a new baseline for federal assistance that will be politically difficult to undo. In conclusion, this is a generational commitment to the elderly and disabled. Advocates plan to continue pushing Congress for even greater expansion of Social Security programs in the years ahead. This act is just the first step in reinforcing the nation's social contract, and organizations like ARP pledge to keep advocating for legislation assisting seniors in the future. So, there you have it, Financial Futures family. A historic moment that will positively impact the lives of millions. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Financial Futures if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is a victory for us all, and together, we're securing a brighter financial future. Until next time, take care.